And so now I'm not just holding 2 ounces, I'm holding 2.5. If you can get more silver for your money, especially on a government minted coin, why not? Why not do it? There's a big reason why I prefer these. When shopping at your LCS, I would keep an eye out for these 3 things. Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to Booty Girl Stacking, where together we'll unearth the real treasures of silver and gold. Today I want to talk to you about semi-numismatics. I touched on this in my previous video, but I wanted to go in depth as to what exactly I look for when I go into my LCS. I never really know what I'm going to walk out with. One time I went in there that I knew exactly what I was getting. I had 30 minutes to run in and out on my lunch break, and it was a bar. 9 times out of 10, I go in with a pretty open mind. I go to my local coin shop. I don't have a specific coin in mind that I'm going to get. You've got those stackers that are really disciplined, and they'll get the tube and they'll say, oh, I'm going to fill this tube with American Silver Eagles, or I'm going to fill this tube with Buffaloes. And once I do, that stacking goal will be complete, one and done. And you know what? I respect that. I really do. I'm not that type of stacker. I've sort of tried to be. That's just not my personality type. What I'm talking about is finding treasure in real time. Finding something that you didn't expect to find. When shopping at your LCS, I would keep an eye out for these 3 things. The first thing is Canadian silver. In my humble opinion, the Royal Canadian Mint produces some of the most underrated coins in the world. You might be thinking, what are you talking about underrated? Everybody knows about the Canadian maple. I mean, the silver maple is one of the most popular coins to stack. I would agree with you. Yes, they are very popular, but there are so many other coins in the catalog of the Royal Canadian Mint that people just don't even know about. I'll make fun of my Canadian friends amicably, of course, or saying sorry or, ooh, what are you talking about? They have kind of some goofy things that they say. They have maybe some silly things that they do. But one thing we can't make any jokes about is the Royal Canadian Mint. When it comes to their silver and gold production, they have got us beat. I love America. I'm patriotic, but the United States Mint has got some work to do when it comes to competing with our northern cousin. In my local coin store, my guy, I call him my guy, he has got this section where he keeps all the Canadian proofs. Most of them come in these cases. I talked a little bit about this one last week. Here, I'll show it off again. All of it's probably going to collapse when I take apart the Jenga tower. But look at that. It's so beautiful. Pretty sure that it originally came in a case like the others because of the similarities, and I'm about to show you. A few years ago, the Royal Canadian Mint had a series called $20 for $20. Shout out to Salivate Metal. He put out a video covering a few of those pieces. I'm not 100% sure that these are the $20 for $20 pieces, but they seem to fit the bill. They came out with so many different coins in that series. It's kind of hard for me to know. So, hey, if you've got more information about that and whether or not what you're looking at on the screen here fits the bill for the $20 for $20 series, drop a comment. Let me know. This is a coin celebrating Emily Carr. I don't really know a lot about Emily Carr, but here is the insert that came with that. It says 2014, $20 fine silver coin celebrating Emily Carr. At the time that some of these were being produced, I believe they actually cost $20. It's got this insert. It came inside of this. I purchased this coin for $35, which to me is kind of insane when you think about the detail, the amount of work that went into this design. I mean, look at how beautiful that artwork is. These are totem poles referencing their native culture. The other one that came inside of this proof case is Sleigh Ride. I showed this one off last week as well. If you look really closely, you can see the hoof marks underneath the horse's feet. It's pretty cool. It's also got a face value of $20. Last time I was in there, I picked up this coin. It's very similar style to the one I was showing y'all at the beginning, the bird on it. This is a canoe on the lake. And it's also got a face value of $20. There are a few different reasons why I prefer Canadian coins in general, but there's a big reason why I prefer these. First of all, the price. I paid $35 for the Emily Carr one. I think I paid $37 for the sleigh ride. And then the other two, they were somewhere between $35 and $40. Same amount that you would pay for an American Silver Eagle. And you get something unique. You could get the tube, fill the tube with all of the same coin. That's fine. Or you could have variety and pay the same amount and have something that's a genuine collection, something that's different from what everyone else has. Another thing that I really love about these is the fact that the face value is so high. How many coins have you found that in that price range have a face value of $20? I understand that the silver is worth more than the face value. I'm not saying that I'm expecting to go out and buy a $20 item with one of these coins. But what I am saying is that if hypothetically there were an SHTF situation tomorrow and you needed to buy things with silver, you needed barterability, what do you think someone's going to be more willing to take? 1 ounce with an $8 face value or 1 ounce with a $20 face value? It's just a perk. It's just something that I like. I like the high face value. I like that it costs the same amount as a maple or an American Silver Eagle. And I love that they're beautiful. So keep an eye out for Canadian silver, number 1. Number 2, keep an eye out for commemoratives. What do I mean when I say commemorative? I'm talking about any coin that commemorates a specific event or celebrates a person or just an anniversary of some sort. So for example, I've got this Kookaburra here, but this one is special. This is different than just your run-of-the-mill Kookaburra. This is the 25th anniversary. See here where it says 1990 to 2015. So this is a commemorative. It is celebrating the anniversary of the Kookaburra. Something really neat about this coin was the time that I purchased it, I bought it for $32. Less than what you'd pay right now for most rounds. I paid $3 over spot for this little guy, and I looked it up on eBay and it was selling for about $45. Here again, American Silver Eagle, basic Britannia, or would you rather have something that has a higher resale value? Another great commemorative that I picked up is this Rolling Stones coin. I got a pretty great deal on this as well. It's got a face value of £2. I think this is a pretty stunning coin, honestly. Categories we've covered so far: 1, the Canadian Royal Mint; 2, commemoratives; and the third category is going to be extra ounces. This is kind of the best of both worlds right here. It is a gorgeous coin made by the East India Trading Company. Yes, the East India Trading Company. Talking about pirates and booty, pretty historic thing to be holding a coin made by the East India Trading Company. This coin is 1.25 ounces. I only paid $37 for it. You spend that easy on any other kind of coin, but with this coin, you get a few more ounces. I have another one of these coins, also 1.25 ounces. See, they're a little different. This one is a Guinea. And so now I'm not just holding 2 ounces, I'm holding 2.5. Some people say, oh, stray away from the odd coins that are not even. It gets kind of weird in your stack. I do understand where they're coming from. I understand wanting to have consistency, not have odd shaped things in your tubes. But at the same time, I'm of the mindset of if you can get more silver for your money, especially on a government minted coin, why not? Why not do it? Another one that I've got here is a 2-ounce coin. This is from the Perth Mint. That's an ostrich mother and babies. I think this is a pretty neat coin. And at the time that I purchased this coin, I only paid $66. I think that's a really good deal for 2 ounces. I mean, I say pick up those extra ounces where you can because they really do add up. Okay, guys, look out for coins from the Royal Canadian Mint, where you're sure to get a higher face value on almost all of their coins. Look out for commemoratives and look out for those extra ounces. Now, that's the stacking strategy that I approached last year with. In the upcoming year, I plan on continuing that strategy. I'm not saying that I'm never going to fill a tube of silver eagles or maples, but what I am saying is that I'm going to continue to go into my LCS ready to find some new treasure. Another thing I'm going to be focusing on in 2025 is acquiring coins that are a part of a series. I'm going to keep on accumulating these proofs because I love them. But another series that I've had my eye on recently is the Germania Mint Knights of the Past. So I have a few of those that I ordered recently that should be coming in. Hopefully we can do an unboxing. So I'm going to be focusing on a couple of semi-numismatic series as well as branching out into gold. Yes, I have not bought a gold coin yet, and I can't wait to get my first piece. I already have my eye on a few different gold coins, but I'm not wanting to break the bank, so I'm wanting to be smart about it. And part of this goal involves me purchasing items on eBay. I used to be scared of eBay, but I dipped my toe in the water. I've kind of gotten a good feel for who is and isn't a good seller. And I think I'm ready to start keeping my eye out for deals and auctioning for things. So there you have it. That's been my stacking strategy for 2024. I'm glad I got to share a few goals that I have for 2025. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments on what your stacking goals are. What are some of your favorite numismatic coins? Are you getting into gold? Have you already gotten into gold? Please drop a comment down below. And remember, if you haven't already, to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Booty Girl, and I'll see you in the next one.